Hey everyone, and welcome back to I Need to Shave. I was about to record a video until my good friend Ethan is online. Plug the boy. He's the editor of the channel. He told me about this article talking about Dave Chappelle visiting his high school alma mater. Is that what I say? Alma mater? Alma mater? Did I just say alma mater like the frickin' cars truck? I need to shave. This is bad. Okay, so this is what happened. Can't believe this happened. Okay, so here's what happened when Dave Chappelle visited his high school alma mater. God. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read it. This video is nothing but me reading this article because it's not even something I can tweet. I just have to make a video about it and give my thoughts, I guess. So Dave Chappelle spoke to his old high school before Thanksgiving. Student body, mixed results, of course. On Tuesday, he stopped by the school to take part in a Q&A session with staff and 580 students, according to Politico. He also handed out 600 Thanksgiving meals and tickets to a screening of his new film, Untitled. Yo, thank God. A freaking angel. He handed out 600 Thanksgiving meals and tickets to his film? A documentary? A documentary about putting on a live comedy show while grappling with the pandemic and the aftermath of George Floyd's murder. Okay. The website reported that it was accompanied by a camera crew. His arrival was greeted with a what is this word?
Raucous.
Raucous. That's a freaking new word of the day. What does that mean? What does raucous mean? Screeching. Greeted with a screeching reception of cheers and some boos. Chappelle requested that everyone locked their phones in magnetic pouches so no one would record him. But we did get the transcript of what happened. So obviously we do get to hear about it. 8 students questioned him directly. There was one 16-year-old who called him a bigot and said, "I'm 16 and I think you're childish. You handled it like a child." That's awesome. That's so awesome. Imagine saying that to his face. According to 2 students who related the conversation to Politico the following day, Chappelle responded, "My friend, with all due respect, I don't believe you could make one of the decisions I have to make on a given day." What kind of argument is that? Just like, hey, you're not as famous as me. You don't have to make as many decisions. I'm a big boss man. Some parents were unhappy that Chappelle had used the N-word during his Q&A. When a student told him, "Your comedy kills," Chappelle responded by saying, "Redacted are killed every day." Did the student say his comedy kills in terms of his comedy literally kills because it causes more hatred among transgender people? Or are they saying your comedy kills like it's freaking awesome? Because it seems weird if they were like in a positive way, if they were like your comedy kills and then he was like redacted or killed every day. The comedian spokesperson, Carla Sims, shout out to Carla Sims. So that's Dave Chappelle's spokesperson. She said they are complaining that he talked and said the N-word. If anything, Dave is putting the school on the map. So she basically was just like, oh, they're mad that he said this? The school should just be happy that he put them on the map. The school's not an actor. The school isn't like some up-and-comer that's trying to get in the biz. What do you mean he put them on the map? Are more people going to go visit the high school now? What does that even mean? He went to the high school. What could that possibly mean? He put them on the map. What map? In response to another question, which Politico did not report verbatim but claimed was antagonistic, Chappelle told the performing arts students, "I'm better than every instrumentalist artist, no matter what art you do in this school. Right now, I'm better than all of you. I'm sure that will change. I'm sure you'll all be household names soon." Listen, I was never into Dave Chappelle, and I don't want to be like the guy that's like, I never found him funny. He's not funny, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure he's a talented guy. He did a lot back in the day. He definitely lost that respect now. And I don't really care for him. But as funny of a freaking stand-up comedian as you are, you can't just say that you're more talented than every person there. I think I'd be more impressed by some like whoever the best instrumentalist at that school is versus listening to Dave Chappelle spew the crap that he spews. No matter what you do in this school, I'm better than every single one of you. What's the point of saying that? Why does that just come with being someone who gets paid a lot? I just can't find myself understanding possibly what that could mean. Politico also reported that the 2 students it had spoken to, that Chappelle responded to the students' questions with jokes or laughter. When one pupil left the Q&A early, Chappelle said, "Of course she left early." Sims apparently told the website, so this is the spokesperson, the student couldn't even entertain the idea of a conversation. It is unclear whether the student in question had been in conversation with Chappelle before her exit. So why is the spokesperson like also sassy and rude about everything? Like why are they both such like assholes? Be adults. Like literally, these are adults. Despite the criticism, Chappelle appeared to harbor no ill will against the students, at one point turning to the camera to condemn death threats against the pupils who had protested him His whole tone changed. He said, "This is my family, and whether they know it or not, I love these kids. I don't want to hear about any threats to these kids. These kids don't deserve that." But your audience is hearing what you're saying, directly going against that, and you are completely contradicting that with your comedy against them, and you're still making light of it. Just because you suddenly decide to be serious and pretend like you're an adult, you turn around and do the exact opposite because you just told someone that they have no idea the decisions you make every day, and that you're better than every person in that room. He was really kind. If only he had acted that way the whole time. There's no reason to be mean to us. He was just laughing at kids. So any of the serious questions people asked him, he just responded with a joke or laughed at them. Very cool. And the sad part is it says here that the majority of the students were supportive of him. So it was like, it's just like he was in this room with all these people, and he saw that most of the people were like cheering and supported him, and so he just shit on the kids that didn't. Like a bully. Like he showed up to a high school to be a high school bully is basically what he did. Our principal was approached by several students after the assembly who were disappointed that they were not able to voice their support for Chappelle in this forum. You think he doesn't get enough support? Oh, thank God. Chappelle has been one of the school's most prolific donors and supporters, donating millions of dollars to the establishment. Thank God. How much is he worth again? Oh, $50 million? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Big weight in his pocket. Friggin' burning a hole in his pocket. He literally said in the Instagram post, "Talk is cheap unless I do it." He just thinks he's like a god. It's weird. On Friday, Chappelle shared information for a donation challenge where donors can give funds to the school in favor of the theater being named after him or against it. If more money is donated to the latter cause, he will gladly step aside. This isn't a game. This is about you literally spreading hate against transgender people and making jokes about them so they feel uncomfortable living on Earth, like being alive. And then you're like, let's make a game out of it. If more people give money saying that they don't mind, all of which are not transgender, then I would gladly step aside. If more people who are, you know, not oppressed and have the money to afford to donate to the school can donate in my name, or if the people who care about the oppressed people, most of which are oppressed themselves and don't have the same privilege, want to donate more, then I'll gladly step aside. So yeah, that's the article. Pretty short, pretty sweet. Actually, not sweet. Pretty short, pretty sour, maybe. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out the Nick is Not Gaming channel. I'm still uploading new episodes. We have so much in the bank, and the art is awesome, and I want people to support it because I'm very passionate about it. It's like my little passion project right now. So go check it out, and check out my other socials too. Lots of stuff in the description. Go down there and look at it, okay? Bye-bye.